nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Purdy now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Nick's going to keep this himself. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Nicks to the air. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing Nicks. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Nicks from the shotgun. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And he couldn't quite get there, tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Harvey, oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they come up now second and goal. To throw, here's Nicks. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nicks. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey from 6 yards away. And the Broncos post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Will Lutz to kick off
frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 58 yards. And the 49ers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone, but today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Here's Nix. They'll swing this out to Harvey. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third and 9 here. To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Courtland Sutton, 74 yards. And the Broncos take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Broncos 14.
Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here trying to tie this football game. A officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing here, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Nick Bonito. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Under pressure, they got him again. Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
A loss of 7 yards. It's third down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here. After first and second down went backwards, it's third and very long. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Captain.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
44-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
It's now third.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the sneak, it's Nix. And he will have a Broncos first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Harvey now, 1st and 10. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. We're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the Niners' 41-yard line.
Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
Now he'll try to run with this. And they'll go on the ground. Calling a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run for the first time the time of the game. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims, 35 yards. And the Broncos have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
49ers 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Back to throw, Purdy. And he rifles one incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Outside. IT, watch out.
Here's Purdy. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Nick Bonito able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Niners are right back in this football game.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Jennings lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's going to get this on down to the 30.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. This return starts at the 5. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A skid to pick it off. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right. Can't pick him up.
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He rolls to his right. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it.
Out of knockout.
And that's incomplete. But it loses some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
We're good.
From the gun, Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tislaw there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked. Oh, now lateral, and it's loose. And this one goes out of bounds, but whether they recovered or not, it doesn't matter. Possession still changes with a turnover on downs. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. Has room into the secondary. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the right, he's got Teslam. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One quarter away so far. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup of 17. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Another one for Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Ball is out, Mahomes fumbled it. And the Lions have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
3rd and long.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He finds Brown, right side. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Working quickly here. To the air, Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He's got it inside the 25. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Pacheco gets it from the gun. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw Mahomes. Flushed out now to his left. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. Buying some time right. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Pacheco has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Pacheco again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stopped at the 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 43, 44.
Lost a yard.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This one is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. On the move, past the 40. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Right back to Rice, caught again. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the